this is what I'm afraid of, is that at some point there's gonna be like riots and protests and violence like what happened, before, thanks to him and his team inciting it.
Yeah.
So I am always like just walking kind of like on eggshells.
That's
It's insanity. But how realistically do you think this is gonna hold? Because I mean, yeah, the biggest charge is with the Stormy Daniel and paying a porn star with campaign money. But how realistic?
Well, from what I understand, the first announcement of the charges was a little thin because it wasn't Alvin Bragg, I believe his name. He didn't fully present his argument. But that's not to say he doesn't have one. He just has a more robust one that's coming. But it is, I think, likely that we'll see a conviction, if only because Donald Trump's own Justice Department is who went after, what's his name, Michael Cohen, with the same set of facts, the same set of documents, and got a conviction. So why, if Cohen's going to be convicted, if Donald Trump's lawyer was going to be convicted, why wouldn't Donald Trump be convicted? It's clearly his team.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could look at it that way, but also, I mean, it's the first president ever to be charged with criminal offenses. And I don't know how good that looks for everybody in the long term.
It's
because
sad.
he's the president
Also,
of the US.
first president ever, but let's use that title loosely. He wasn't a real president.
But he's also the first president that's done what he's done. I mean, he broke so many norms, and so it's not surprising that this is the result.
Okay, again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah, please do.
Are you guys not afraid that at some point this might turn into violence? This is what I'm afraid of, is that at some point there's gonna be like riots and protests and violence like what happened, before, thanks to him and his team inciting it.
Yeah.
So I am always like just walking kind of like on eggshells.
That's a legitimate fear. We can't be afraid of doing the right thing because of what his supporters will do. But I think that's why you see the Democrats right now playing it safe, right? Our private reaction right now is joy because finally something's happening. But every Democratic lawmaker right now is simply not touching it. They're saying no one's above the law, and then they're like, peace, because they don't want to pour kerosene on this fire.
Also, Mr. Trump asked for his supporters to go out in the streets during this. And if you saw, there was like, what, 10 of them?
Yeah.
That showed up in front of the Trump Hotel.
That is true.
So that's a sign that hopefully his...
God bless Stormy Daniels.